Hey, this is Matt once again. This is the last of the 6 episodes of What's New Scooby-Doo that Luke just wanted me to talk about. It's been interesting because I had not seen this show before. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of the show, although it's nice to hear Casey Kasem and his voice work. I like the Scooby-Doo Halloween one with Kiss, and like I said, it's nice to hear a bit about Scooby because I do like the character. I do like the formula, although it did get old real quick. It's just I'm not sure about this iteration of it. Like I said, for the most part, the songs don't interest me, other than the Kiss song and what's this Halloween one. But even this, I didn't care for the song during the big chase scene. This one I probably liked a little bit more than some of the others. Large Dragon at Large. I don't know how redundant that title, but this one takes place in a Renaissance fair in Scotland. Velma is a big fan of this Teen Arthur show, and there's this guy here that she even has the guy's action figure. So it was interesting to see Velma with that kind of taste. Didn't really see her as someone that owned action figures, but that was a bit different. And they're chased by this dragon. So try to figure out what this dragon is, but also they're trying to enjoy the Renaissance fair. You think if a dragon appeared, they would just shut down the fair and be like, nope, you guys go home, goodbye, it's done, ciao. But no, it's not the case for this. So among one of the events is jousting. They Fred the joust, but then they come to realize that wait a minute, the weapons they have are real. So they get Shaggy there to be a distraction, stop it. Pretty much just runs into them to stop them from stabbing themselves. Which fuck, that would have been fucking murder, total murder from this bad guy. And you have the requisite chases. You have the requisite, chase montage with the piece of music on here. Here, it's Scooby, Shaggy, and Velma sliding down stairs on a shield, or at one point they parachute out and down to safety. Pretty much by the end of it, I didn't mind the line that Shaggy had where you got any butter? Because we're toast. As silly as that line is, that fits for Shaggy. Ultimately, you find out that it's that actor that Velma liked. He had a motion control suit for this thing, and he was looking for the treasure of the castle, only to be told by someone else, "That's ridiculous. That was a fake lark. Like there was never a treasure of a castle." So the bad guy did all this for nothing because he's an idiot. And once again, it's one of those episodes that felt like Scooby Doo didn't really have a whole lot to do. Like a lot of these episodes, it felt like Scooby Doo didn't have a whole lot to do with the events or what's happening. Yeah, maybe like one thing will happen at the end and maybe one thing before, but like he didn't really feel like the star of the show, which was a bit weird. So that's the, like with these 6 episodes, were they easy to watch? Yes, they're 20 some minutes long. The characters worked fine. The game worked fine. Frank Welker is a good job voicing Fred. Has for the longest time. Casey Kasem, like I said, it's nice to hear him as the voice of Shaggy. The people voicing Velma and Daphne, they're more than serviceable. Scooby Doo is just weird to hear him because, again, just so used to the old Scooby Doo voice actor. May he rest in peace. It's pretty much like, okay, let's go to a different venue, different. I mean, that's typical for Scooby Doo, so there's nothing new for this. And that's the funny. It says like the title is "What's New Scooby Doo." Not a whole lot is new. That's kind of, but other than it doesn't have the atmosphere and spooky flavor as the older Scooby Doo shows, or the charm. Scooby-Doo feels less of a star. But on the flip side, it does give some people like Fred and Velma stuff more to do. The songs, it's this era, the 2002, 2004, 5 era of songs that there are songs I like in the era, but not these songs for the most part. For the most part, they followed the formula. They go somewhere, they see a monster first. Shaggy and Scooby thinks is real, the others don't. They go about their day as normal, enjoying the festival or enjoying the steep bar grind games, or still going on the race in Mexico. They still go along with it. Things don't get shut down or stopped. But I guess some would say that's typical for a lot of Scooby Doo in the past as well. Then you have this big chase with a song. They escape. Then they make a somewhat of a plan. Get the bad guy or bad girl and exposition. Then maybe Scooby Doo has some. I mean, I think it's just that formula that how many times can you see the same formula over and over again before you get like, okay, a bit old now. And like I said, that's I think one of the reasons why a lot of these Scooby Doo shows they only last like 1, 2, maybe 3 seasons at most. Because I think maybe the makers of the show also know that too. But, you know, it wasn't a horrible thing to watch these episodes. I mean, like I said, there's some bits of fun here and there. Like I said, Casey may rest in peace. Nice to hear more voice work from him. But, I mean, as is, like, this was an okay episode, and for the most part, other than the Scooby Doo Halloween, I did quite enjoy that. The others are kind of like, it's okay, or it's serviceable, or it's kind of forgettable. Kind of the whole show, based on the 6 episodes, kind of like it's kind of serviceable, forgettable, but I would watch the older stuff. Like even the Scrappy Doo stuff, because I think on the show, Scrappy Doo was fine, but at the same time, I did what people were annoyed by. But I still think that villain reveal in the Scooby Doo movie was pretty damn funny and clever, and but I never hated him like other people did. But I understand it as well. Maybe there's a time as a kid I did, but maybe as years have come on, I've that's lessened more and more so. But so it was nice to give these a watch. It's like I said, it's been forever since I've seen Scooby Doo. It's not the last thing Scooby Doo related Lucas requested. Scooby Doo meets the Boo Brothers. It'll be a bit for before I get to that, because there's other stuff I need to get to, but I will do that eventually. Kind of I want to get some other stuff done, and I want to kind of leave that because I know I'm going to enjoy that. So it's like, okay, let me get some other stuff done, and I know there's going to be like a palate cleanser and sit back and enjoy, if that makes sense. So I do quite enjoy that because Scooby Doo and the Boo Brothers, that and Scooby Doo Reluctant Werewolf are the two Scooby Doo ones that I probably like the most nostalgic. So nice to see that stuff. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.